Testing. Okay, I'm too lazy to do the starting screen today. I'm just gonna start. I'm not really sure if there's any point. They're not doing something super exciting like all the other streamers, so I might as well just start. I'm gonna start off by cleaning up a little bit of what we did yesterday. So I'm gonna just figure out all the colors and all the relationships of at least within this one. And I might try to tweak some different versions, like different colors out again. But I think at this point it's kind of repetitive because I'm just gonna use what's it called, the color adjustment anyways. So what's the point, right? And then in terms of this other one, we can basically do this exactly the same way anyways, so I think it's fine. Oh, hello Miyazaki. Are you the one that's always waiting right before it starts? And I'm starting to get lazy with the color variations. I think other than the like pure white color. Oh, okay. I think it's probably you then, because if you're not saying no and I only see the number 1, that means it has to be you. Thanks for always being there. Always being here, I mean. Yeah, I'm just getting lazy with this. Because all the color variation seems to be the same anyways. So unless we find something super exciting or have some super exciting ideas, I'm just probably gonna not do that. And just do more rendering of different styles instead. Oh yeah, like I'm glad you find it useful. I still haven't dumped any of my files yet because I'm still kind of lazy. I at least have to wait till tomorrow. By this rate, I might as well wait till I'm finished. Anyways, worrying about the wrong stuff, I'm just gonna get started. Where's my... oh. Alright, let's start by grabbing... what's the base color, I suppose? Oh, actually I'm doing this the wrong way. I should probably... oh, where is my pen? Where is me pen? I have space, I might as well make it bigger. I think a good reference for us, I find it has always been just the base set of colors. Everything else is accents on top anyways. And I think the dark color tends to just be a darker version of one of them. So... no, wait, but I still do want to know the relationship. Yeah, but that being said, with a reference available, I don't really need to go that deep either. I don't know what is it that I'm trying to get out of this exercise. I think that's why I'm so confused as to what I should do. In which case, I'm gonna stop pretending like I'm actually gonna necessarily learn anything. I'm just gonna do whatever feels most natural to me, and then when I run out of stuff to things to do, I'm just gonna move on. I think that makes the most sense here. At the end of the day, I don't think I'll learn a lot until I actually get to whatchamacallit, like our own illustrations anyways. So might as well get a move on here. Oh, oops, I left no space for this base color. So I'm probably gonna draw bigger too. so I can get some time lapses out and maybe use those as short format videos, just to see if we can get a few more people to the channel. Speaking of the channel, actually, how close are we to 20,000? Okay, we were closer yesterday, but 21 away. Not that really means too much at this point. It's very amazing, but don't have anything planned in terms of the channel's activity, so it's just gonna be business as usual. The base is here, center, and then we're shifting up, up, and up. Okay, not much, I guess. So off the base here, we are just going more saturated in one direction and more saturated in the other direction for variations. Actually, this has been pretty useful. It's giving me at least some ideas of which ways to go, even though I think I intuitively know just by looking at the thing and trying to feel how it feels. But it's nice to have a little bit more control like this. Dang, I have a lot of stuff to compile to dump into Discord. And I don't know if this is visible. Anyways. What about the rest here? I think the rest should be pretty straightforward. It's related to skin anyway, so we always use the same colors. Highlights would just be affected by the actual colors and you lost my reference. This is more monotonous. This is more colorful. Okay. We're seeing some similar patterns though in terms of the highlights, so I will make some notes of that as well, since we can see it. So there's always, so let's do highlights. Am I spelling it right? So let's call it HL. So we have HL1. We always have HL here, and then we always have these like round, this pillar thing here. The center of bright light is always there too, but that's pretty standard. So, and then we have details here. So we have the cuts here. Then we have the scratching here. And we have this bar here. Or is it this one, actually? Anyway, one of these guys. Eyes relatively more round. We have this thing in the back, which I do want to make note of because it's not very natural to me. This is mostly there when it's painted, I feel like. Everything else is pretty okay. Oh, and another thing that piqued my interest was that they specifically mentioned that you need to highlight and make this part brighter. I'm not sure what the anatomical reason is for this. It's good to know, I guess, at least. What else is there? That's kind of it. I think everything else is pretty normal. They did do all the eyeshadow and stuff. Oh, what is it called? They call it makeup, right? Okay, let's review the other ones real quick, just so I have an idea. So this was a lot simpler, and yeah, I guess the focal point is just the most saturated area. Nothing else. Hello, BS. Welcome. Over here is blank space to force focus into the higher contrast areas. Slightly same as hair. Color movements by themselves, very minute, so not too difficult. This one is also So off of base color, we are always desaturating into shadow blue. So okay, into blue for shadows. The values don't change that much. Okay, good to know. This one we don't have that. This one I think I like the most out of everything so far. Oh, actually that is interesting. I didn't notice that. It is a very soft mouth rendering. Let me take a look to see if they have any more. Oh, they have a time lapse. Oh, it's not a time lapse, it's a layer overlay kind of thing. I think they're just saving the progress as they go through the painting process then. Maybe one layer per part. Wait, the eyes got darker near the end. Is that adjustment? So like the darkest part of the eyes is this dark, and then it ends up being much darker, and then somewhere here there is a jump. Like this jump here. Oh, but it's an overall jump. So probably overall adjustment. So everything goes in already, and then this happens. And then you can see the specks of light that's being thrown in for additional details. Anyways, always nice to throw in some of those, or like dust particles and stuff like that. Oh wait, I didn't see this. I mean I did see this and I forgot, but well, that's huge. The same soft mouth rendering, we have shapes in the eye, which looks pretty standard though, because it's just a light layer with additional painting. The one inside is getting a little bit more color, like on the red, the dark part gets a little bit more blurred out, and then it's got some gradient on it. Anyways, a very appealing set of colors and rendering. And oh yeah, they have this thing too with the apple, which I think we'll do later down the line, a couple weeks down, because I want to learn how to do reflective surfaces like this, and this is very neat. Oh, this is so neat. And I want to try using like random miscellaneous shapes, and then see how it goes. But anyways, they have a lot of different sets of colors actually. I'm just gonna compile some into this PRF, since I'm going to dump the PRF out anyways to you guys. I might as well make it a little bit more complete. Just a focus on eyes, so I'm just gonna block out a little bit more here. I'm gonna run out of space very soon. Dang, I don't have space for this. This is slightly more green than the one we got. About the same. Slightly more green, just slightly more green. Oh, so the eye does get a different color depending on the style, I suppose. The frame. What else we got? What colors did we got so far? We got blue, red. Wow, that's kind of pink. And then we have orange, we have the green, we have a little bit more green, we have two different colors. I think this is huge in terms of as a reference, because we get to see two separate colors in there. So if you want to keep to the style, I think that's pretty important to see how they handle it. And anything else? Did we get a blue one yet? Did I say that we got a blue one? I think we got a blue one. I think it's good enough. Let's keep it not so cluttered. And I just want to take a look at this again. So off of base color. So previously it was off of base color going into blue for the darker part, but if we don't want it to be too dark, we keep the value pretty high. Then what did I learn? What did I like from this? Oh right, just a lot of details with the high contrast. Over here, start off here. Push dark, push saturated, push blue, push shadow, push bright for that, and push hue. So generally going both ways off of the base color. Okay, makes sense. And colors wise, we'll figure something out later as well. Anything else? Why is it that I like this one more actually? I think I just like the way that it's rendered. Because this is a lot of details, and these are pretty unique. So this I think is it's closest to the standard so far. So anyways, I'm gonna skip doing colors for this. It's because we have a lot of colors here anyways. Let's find someone else to do today. Should I start off with something easier? This is interesting. It looks very simple, but what is going on in the eyes actually? Go off base color, you blur the sides. The top gets like just marginally darker. Okay, I'll give this one a try, and then we still have a whole lot over here. Anyone else? This one is more with shapes. Oh, actually, I kind of forgot. I should have put Pixivision in here as well. How did they do eyes again? Okay, I think the way they do it is a little bit crazy. But that's why we're here. Oops, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to save image. Ooh, where would this go actually? Not a lot of lines, a lot of heavy rendering. So not a lot of lines would be this way, with heavy rendering would be somewhere here. It's more stylized towards this direction, I think. I'm gonna keep it here. And how do I crop again? Crop? Okay. And to be fair, I think Pixivision is kind of the same deal as well. It's a lot of reference already. So that's enough to go off of. But at the same time, if you really want to hit that style, you have to learn to see like them, which I don't think I can ever do that. So I'm not even gonna try. Because I'm not that interested either. But we definitely want to do a rendering here too. Okay, anyways. I just want to put this here before I forget. I actually got a few more different styles too from just browsing Twitter over the past few days too. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, like this was the one I made a video on. Where is it? Oh, I lost it, but it's fine. I'll put a new one here. So we have this, which strictly speaking, I already did a video on, so I'm not gonna do it within the streams. Sorry, there's a lot of organization going on here. Right? Here. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna put the thumbnail. Come on. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly browse through my bookmarks here. Where is it? What? Ah. Let's see, over... Just feeling in stuff that I collected. This is more of this side here. I think that's kind of it. Yeah, that's kind of it. Alright, going back, I'm gonna start off with... where? Here. Yuki. Champ. I just want to grab a few more colors, just to see how they deal with colors. Huge. Purple, blue. Oh, they have a whole range of it. I don't think it changes a lot though. Images selection crop. This is mostly just useful for, I think, coming out with, figuring out what kind of colors they like to use. Because they did go through everything. Oh. Alright, here. Whoa. Dino is... I wonder how you guys would pronounce this person's name. Because by any English standard, it would be Dino. But there was that one time where they got their, I think, Honkai Star Rail art displayed at a Chinese, was it like an anime convention or something? And the Chinese pronunciation, like the name they wrote for this individual, was pronounced Dina. So, I don't know what happened during translation. But anyways, it's a random thing. I will start here. I'll do a singular one, and then what's the artist's name? Yuki Chan. Oops. Check. So this is my rough. Let's get the skin color for base here. Start the time lapse. It's kind of blue actually. Alright, what kind of brush do I need? not necessarily translucent. So there is a lot of blurring going on. But everything else is helped by lines. So we do want to hit the lines pretty hard. Oh, it's kind of faded though. I guess it is translucent. Or is the lines itself colored? Could it be either way? What would make more sense for me? I think I would draw it with a hard edge and then I will blur it on purpose. And then if we want it to be brighter, I will lower the opacity and then we can emphasize stuff on top. Plus with opacity settings on the brush, it makes the strokes very dirty because of the overlapping. And I don't see any necessarily here. I see a lot of painting over, but this doesn't look like it's overlapping. It looks like it is just different brush stroke here. We have this thing that's cutting across, but maybe a little bit? Definitely not full opaque then. Keep it near 90. Keep it a bit higher. Even then, this is so dark. Why is it so dark? Okay. Just a little bit. And then I guess we should work with color. It's easier to work with. I'm gonna work with color first. Easier to see exactly what's where. Oh shit, it's the same layer. Am I insane, bro? What the hell? I'm just laying down the rough. This is not the final set. As usual, I like to work small before I bump it up. So the brush is easier to control. Although, in this case, I do need to have good... Did I do this later? Wait. It'll be easier to do later in this case, I think. Why did we do it together last time? Because it makes more sense to scratch and then do it. Oh, it's because of the gradients. So if the lighter part of the iframe has any gradient on it, it'll be easier to keep all of that like color rendering down on the same layer. So we can adjust the gradient easily. We don't have any here. We don't strictly have to do that. Keeping it separate will be more flexible for the strokes. I'll keep it together then. I think for this style it would be easier to do it separate though. There's no gradients. And yeah, just no gradient. Then I don't have to mess around with the strokes that I've already drawn. Alright, then finish this. Also, it's really weird to draw this with the bump at the bottom here right now. Yeah, it's kind of awkward. If it's just the top, I think it would have been fine. Oh, but if people plan with colors, then I guess it doesn't make a difference. I'm not planning with any colors. Just gonna put the positioning. shape's a lot longer, huh? Adjustments here. Okay, some space. Check. Overextended. Check. The width is fine. Angle here is a bit more going up. Looks like she's kind of squinting her eyes. Oh, hello, Walnut. Yeah. Figured I'll just start with something a little bit simpler. Yeet. Alright, let's go. I need the final set here. L for line. Line width is gonna be important. There's quite a lot of I cannot tell. It could be multiple strokes too. In general, it's not mashed together, so it can just be a little bit more rough, I guess. But we do need to leave some blank spots late here, I think. Oh no, we don't. Oh yeah, actually, where is the color coming from? If it's coming from later stuff, they just paint over anyways, right? So I think it's fine. Paint over and be blurring stuff anyways. I'm running into the same problem I always have, which is just that I'm doing studies, well, quote-unquote studies, without a clear goal in mind. And without a clear goal, I don't know where I should focus on and how much I should try to keep things legit. Because if there's one thing I just want to learn from the artist, I just focus on that thing and forget about everything else. But now that I don't have the goal, am I trying to get it as close as possible? I suppose I should. But in the long run, the way I see it is I'm never gonna draw something like this. It's not my kind of thing. It's not my kind of style. Should I really be spending the time trying that part? Anyways, not really that important. I just have nothing to do in my head, so I'm just thinking about random shit. I don't know if you guys saw on Twitter, there's like more drama with this time it's an artist that drew like a person eating, like a girl eating like a hamburger, and then there was like an English comment, and the English comment was like it was decently rude. I mean, if you just look at if you take the text for it at face value. So the artist is like, the artist did a translation using the automatic translate, which is not great. But the meaning got through, like the literal meaning of the words got through, and it was pretty rude. And apparently they cried over it because they thought someone hated their stuff. And then another guy pointed out that maybe it's just a joke. I guess there's no point in me talking about this if I don't find the tweet. I don't actually know how to find it. I didn't save it. Dang it. Anyways. Let's see. Trying to see if I can find a stupid tweet. Alright, it's not coming out. Anyways, this ended up being just kind of like a mess. Some people think that the guy was... Oh, I found it! Oh, I found it! Woo! Okay. So it started off with this person just drawing the art. And because, oh, just to explain, they call it the meat day or the day of meat because the 9th of February. So Ni and Q can be Ni Ku, so it becomes meat. And then we got this guy saying this. And then Auto Translate does its job and does the translation literally. And then after that, you know, it's so they said that it's too scary and then they cried. And this got 20 million views. God damn, dude. And I think someone was saying how it could have been a compliment. Just phrased in a very Western way. Anyways, I'm just gonna put the link in the chat if anyone hasn't seen this yet. Because it is 20 million views. So... it's not a typical viral tweet. I should get back to work. Yeah, bro was probably saying that like every day, like you know, pretty chill, kind of like what Radix is doing in the Discord. Radix is gonna blow up, I'm pretty sure, if he does that on Twitter. Or maybe there's too many of them. Yeah, mine's too thick. Oh, sorry, mine's too. Mine's too dark here. I don't have that sort of vibe in going. People having a little bit too much fun. Why is everything so blurry is what I don't understand. I don't think... would they have drawn it in that blurry state? It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So I'm kind of curious, like, if anyone's gonna show up for the stream tomorrow or the day after, just because it's Valentine's Day. Tomorrow, other Asia people will be having Valentine's Day. My tomorrow night, and then there is Valentine's Day itself for me as well. Alright, man. Oh, the next stream is technically tomorrow, and I believe we are West Coast time anyway, so it's not technically Valentine's Day for us. Okay, I need to get the thing to be a bit sharper. I thought, okay, maybe I should just mention this, but this curve controls how the brush reacts to the pressure. And pulling it down gets you a lot more sharper lines because the taper off is a lot more violent. So you can control the strokes to make it a little bit more stumpy. I never really know if I should bother mentioning stuff like this because it could be pretty basic. I don't know, like. But since the whole point is to be more comprehensive in this channel anyway, so I'm just gonna mention it. Yeah, when I originally started making videos, my whole plan was to have each video be self-contained. So no one would have to search for any other information if they watch my video. Because it would just be, it will have all the stuff you need. But at the same time, it does mean that like I have to repeat a lot of things. So in the end, I had to decide against that. Because I really shouldn't be bothering explaining what a clipping mask is in every single video. Handy for those who like more popular. I think that's the part missing from. Yeah, it's kind of hard to judge. Honestly, there's a lot of content that is meant for beginners out there. Like if you buy any colossal course from any one of those very good artists, especially personally I have only bought from 2, I think, but they all teach the basics again, right? They all teach from the basics, like what is light, what is shadow. And I kind of wish they would just stop doing that. Like, some people should just dedicate their entire course to be very advanced topics, just hardcore composition, nothing else. Like, don't care about anything else. Just pretend that the person that comes in knows perspectives, knows about all the other principles, and then just talks about what kind of perspective is, what kind of camera angle is good for what kind of thing. And they can just do like, you know, I don't know, like 8 to 10 videos or something, and I will still pay the same price for like the other 30 episode courses. Hell yeah, compartmentalization. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of parallels in real life with like everyday nonsense and just like random software stuff. You can refactor out all of the simpler stuff into its own set of videos. Like in my channel, I originally thought that I shouldn't bother explaining the brushes every time. I should make a video just for my brushes, and then just tell people to watch that to figure out what the brushes are. And then once I made the video, immediately in the next video, I had like a new brush, and I'm like, ah, god damn it. Don't really want to update the other one, so I guess I have to say that it's outdated now. Oops. A minor to artist group, yeah. comes back to yeah, it's just like the other day as well, like where we were still doing heads, and DTV was telling me to use the guidelines as well to do the study like in a more proper fashion. It's the same thing with all the brush and all the technology, right? If you have it available, then you can rely on it. But then without it, like without my custom brushes for some of the textures, I just won't be able to do a lot of the things. That feels kind of bad. But at the same time, do I really want to spend the time learning how to paint this specific texture that I don't really use that much? Okay, what do I do now? I might as well do the base colors first. Really enjoying the whole 3 hours of streaming every day kind of deal. Most of the time, I think I'm not really drawing something I would want to ever. Well, sounds kind of rude to say that, but yeah, I probably wouldn't ever draw stuff like this again. It's because it's not my kind of style. But at the same time, I'm learning all the stuff that I don't want to do, so that's great. Finally have a little bit more direction. I don't look at every piece of art and feel like, oh, that's what I want to do. I want to do that. I want to be able to do that. Now I'm like, oh, that's great, but you know what? I want to do something else. It's helping a lot with the focus. I always felt like relying on line art always feels kind of bad to me, because it felt like it's gonna be stuck in like cute anime drawings and stuff like that. But then like I see Min doing that for like art nice kind of stuff, and then I'm like, you know what? I want my line art. Let's do line art. Okay, we need the eye makeup thingy. Wait, actually, can I make up maybe it's time to learn what like all the eye makeups are doing, because I don't know what's doing what. What the hell is eye color? Do they have a name for like all the eye makeup stuff? Yeah, Melody teaching you hard to focus through. Skill threshold and mouse on. Alright, I'm not sure if I'm following that last sentence. The skill threshold and milestones in truly impressive linear is vast. Is truly impressive, and then maybe comma linear is vast. Not 100% sure. What's all the names for all the makeup for the eyes? So eyeshadow is on top. Wait, wait, different types of... line art. Oh, hi, Uni. Trying to figure out what the makeups are called. All the different ways of doing makeup. So eyebrow eyeshadow. And I don't know what it is when they make it look like they got punched in the face. What is this? Why is it so thick? Close set. Average. Wide set. Close set. Oh yeah, don't worry about it, Walnut. It's alright. I'm grateful that you're chatting in the first place. Prominent lids. Hooded lids. Okay, so it's just around the area and then the brow, right? Yeah, I don't really like makeup. Should I say I don't really like it when they have like a lot of makeup. Anyways, I didn't really find what I wanted to look for, but at the very least, I'll have something to work with. Wait, where is okay, what is eyeliner? Like, let me check. Eyeliner. What in the world? Where are they drawing eyeliners? Oh, it's like so that this part here. Oh, so we are already kind of assuming they're doing eyeliner. What's the mascara then? Oh, see, the eyelashes themselves. Okay. Right above and sometimes right below the mascara is for eyelashes. Nice, nice. Thank you. Into the world of makeup. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now, right? Maybe? I don't know. Does this count? I'm ready to I'm learning to like this hard edge, the airbrush. Sounds kind of counterintuitive. I kind of like it for shading now. Yeah, man, I really don't know anything. Holy shit. Oh, lagging. Wait. Oh, I'm painting in color. Drawing eyes but on your face. I don't know, it's kind of difficult. It's like your skills learning how to draw with a mouse doesn't really carry sorry, with a tablet doesn't really carry over to using a mouse. I feel like maybe something like that. What? Oh. No shadows on the white part? What? You changed hues? Okay. Cool story, bro. Sorry, what do I want to do? I need to start to reduce the what's the language? What is the Google Translate nonsense? Reduce black. Yes, we're gonna reduce black. Learning random words. Okay, this one is kind of tricky. So I wanna scratch in colors for the. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. I misunderstood. The white part doesn't go all the way outside. It stays within the bounds, and the bottom is just bright because of reflection of the light. So it stays within bounds. Yeah, we're gonna call it reduce black now. Or maybe not, because I don't know if people will find it. I take it the wrong way. Waterline. Oh, yes, I remember. Yes, I've heard of that. Of course. Of course. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, that's why there's the additional line, like, right below the eyeball there. So that's the inside, and then the waterline is the part that's catching the light. And then we have the back. Cool story, bro. Nice. Okay, that sounded kind of dismissive for some reason. I don't know why I said that. That's not what I meant. The shadow gray is kind of like the mimic of this inside, so I'm gonna drop. And first I'm gonna drop the edge here. This is definitely the downside of the way I'm working. I have to control the edges and the color almost separately sometimes, depending on the work color. But it's okay, bro. I don't mind. Continue. Wait, what? Okay, okay. What? Oh, I see, it's just too thick. Keeping it on the top side. Actually, I'm starting to notice this a little bit more, is that the top frame here is always, the top half is kind of bright and the bottom half is kind of dark. So I guess that's how it is in 3D space. Never really thought about what kind of form this is. It always just like flat in my head. New stuff. Cool, at least I'm noticing a little bit more things. At this point, like, I don't really mind if I don't fully understand it, as long as it kind of works. It's good enough for me. It's kind of bright, huh? Thank God for line art. There's definitely more colors in the transition. It's like some kind of green in the transition, it feels like. Okay. I'm gonna move on. That looks kind of bad, but okay. Let's fix this real quick. Alright, you know what? Paint it in. Oh, yeah. Not enough pixels to see the line of brushstrokes again. Too blurry, too much. Let me just add some miscellaneous lines and blur it out again. Okay, I know what I like now. I like very clear-cut line art, very clean, like definitive line art. And then the colors, I like it to be a little bit more faded out. Not necessarily too high contrast, but definitely. But eyes is a different story, though. Eyes are a different story. Wait, I think the Gigi one was actually pretty on point. Oh yeah, like I think this makes a lot of sense. So overall everything is kind of faded out. I think the gloves could have been a little bit darker, the gray here, but I think the eyes would go for high contrast. And then probably not use blur 2. I really do not know how to use blur 2 in this case here. It's making it look like it's very... Yeah, maybe it's not this blurred, I don't think. These ones here don't look that blurred. But I think the frame itself is also not meant to be completely black. So I'm gonna up the value here, whatever this is. Okay, it's pretty close to pure black though. Might as well be pure black. Oh, actually, compared to the other renderings, we don't have a lot of skin color in the line art here. It's just gray here. We don't get pink, we don't get reds. No oranges. Now that I realize. Let's grab this. With a hard round brush, I see. I'm just not 100% sure what is going on. Something is going on. Yeah, maybe I could have just gone like used like the blur setting, this one here. Turn the anti-aliasing up. Nah. Somehow. Like do this. Is it helping? What's the difference? Oh, it's not very noticeable because of the resolution of the canvas itself. So I have to change a different brush then, for sure. The music has ended. I'm gonna swap it out. No organ. I think it has like that. Yeah, I think it has. I think not a lot. Oh wait, that's a singular symbol? I don't know that. Oh, actually it's perfect. That's not my reference. Come on. I think it's fine though, Uni. It's fine. Thanks for the advice because yeah, not my kind of style, man. I take the easy way out. I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna get out of here. This is also too round for the shapes here, I think. The brush. Yeah, other than like I think one texture brush and then some noise brushes, some star and cloud brushes. I don't have a lot of brushes. We don't have all kinds of different shapes. And then oh yeah, there's like a rake brush. I guess we have some brushes. Oh. Gotta control how much is blurring here. Fades in like that. This side is just gonna go wham and pull the color down a bit. Nice. Yeah, there's a whole I don't know if you guys watch Lucky Star, but there's a whole song about that in from the anime. Instead, I just kind of scratch this in. can't get the same shapes, but okay, it's probably the hardest part. What is going on with this additional blue stuff? I just painted it and faded outwards, I guess. Oh, is my main one too saturated? Where did I pick from? This is even dark. Oh. Okay, yeah, so it's more faded. Yeah, I cannot tell if this is touching. Is it touching like this? Wait, it's like that sort of gray thing that's coming across. Wait, what about the other colors here? So bright transition, there's a bit of blurring now. There's also more blurring here. But actually, this is an interesting example, I think, of like, because you're talking about rendering in just white, black and white for eyes. This is just black and white for eyes. But I think in general, the style is a bit more simple. So I guess inherently there isn't a lot to work. It's fine to keep it simple, I guess. But actually, there's a orange glow around the outer rim. These don't have the blue. Ooh, maybe I'm doing it the wrong thing again. Maybe I'm doing the wrong layering here. Because maybe that should be a different layer. I'm just bleeding out the base color, but it seems more flexible if I have a different layer so I can change the colors. Yeah, like this. So that means this guy would just stay strictly within bounds here. And then we have another one. In this case, it is the same color. Oh crap. Now let me lock it. More faded. Another one, the gray, brighter gray. don't know, thereabouts. Thereabouts. Alright, cool story, bro. Okay, that's kind of it for this. Gonna bump up the thing, and then I'm gonna get all the colors into on canvas, and I'll see like if there's any specific area that this artist likes to pick the colors from. Probably around the same value in saturation. And I guess since this is loading, I'm just gonna take a quick water break. I'm gonna go to the washroom. Dang, how are we like an hour and a half almost in this? Oh, whoops. Oh wait, what's the name again? Yuki Cham. Oh wow, it translated Yuki Chan out. That's pretty cool. Wait, what am I waiting for? Oh, right. Okay. Grab a little bit of each color here. Oh. Oh, I just realized I did the pink color on the wrong thing. Somehow. Okay. Alright, what purple? kind of out of the usual formula. But it's interesting that they made the pupil wen even darker, right? Because in the usual formula, like we have the bright part at the bottom, taking out quite a lot of space, and then darker stuff on top. In this case, it's flipped. But in this case, the eyes are black then, right? It will be understood, interpreted as black. So it's not quite the same gray, a light gray that we were trying to go for yesterday. The original, I guess, and then brighter. Purple is just kind of there is a darker one in there actually. This is how you know I don't have OCD. None of these are quite aligned, and then I have the base color here now. Shit. This is just moved up. This is here. And then move down very slightly. No wait, it moved sideways. Yeah, it's not quite fixed, but it just feels like all the colors are somewhere in the middle. Yeah, they're mostly all in the middle here. Bing, bing, bong, bong. And then this is just black, so that doesn't count. Kind of stayed and moved up. Alright, cool story, bro. Let's go. It was meant to be pretty simple. And this is also kind of the same vibe. It's kind of faded out, but it has a lot more saturation. Saw 272. Although it's not always the same style, I think. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that's relevant to the vibe that I got from this one image. This one has specifically faded colors, but I think in general this artist does more contrast, I feel like. Also very saucy stuff, so I cannot even show on Twitter, on screen here. Should probably mute the tab, just in case. Oh, it's already muted. Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, but it looks like generally the entire iris itself. Oh, is it pupil now? Wait, which one is which again? I keep getting it mixed up. Iris and pupil. Iris is the whole thing, right? Yeah, okay. So the iris is always kind of faded. It doesn't have a very strict line there. Pupil in the middle. Obviously. So this has higher contrast, sharper shapes. This one is generally faded out. Reflected light is the same. The contrast issue and the saturation issue. To be honest, what captured me more is probably the overall vibe. And there's enough contrast between the eyes and the white. So it's drawing me in. Whereas these are a lot more faded near the top. Like these guys are at the top. And I think like stuff like this is... I feel kind of off-putting because of how... Why is it off-putting actually? Oh, is it because it's so big? Oh, it's because it's really big, like the really dark area. Yeah, actually, I have a pretty clear idea of what I want to do then. Definitely want to... It's like the original thing we learned here, right? Like we have all the faded colors that's in the, well, I guess in the main pupil, sorry, the main iris here. And in exchange, it draws attention to the high contrast in the frame. I'm gonna do this, except that the grayed out part, the desaturated and boring so-called part, it will be the rest of the image will be slightly more muted. And then we'll bring the entire eye out. So the entire eye itself would have more contrast and more color, but everything else would be pretty faded, kind of like this. That will explain why I like this one too. Why this one really caught my eye is because that's the exact formula. And then all the other ones are... Yeah, actually I also wanted to try like different line art styles, but I don't think... Yeah, but that will depend on the rendering. That comes in a bit later, but... Yeah, these ones are a bit too faded. Higher contrast stuff. Actually pretty similar here, right? For Rosary. It's just that because overall for their image is a lot more saturated already, they have to bring in like almost pure black into the eyes to get the same contrast out. Yeah, it's the simpler ones that makes that draws me in, I feel like. And then definitely more interesting color combinations, so less just going into the gray and black. Hopefully. Might not be possible everywhere. Actually, definitely not. Not definitely though. Okay. What should we try next? I just grabbed one more here because I was wondering if I want to do this. It's 11. Okay, I think in general we have a pretty good idea of how this would go down. So we should try something that's a little bit more insane. Should be like somewhere over here. I already did this before in the video. I'm just trying to remember what I learned from this. A lot of liquefying on the shapes to get all the spiky stuff. Textures for all the stars and stuff. My density wasn't quite enough. There's more blue stuff, a lot of overall adjustments, but none of those really matter right now. Okay. And then the orange on the outside. I think it's fine. Wait. God damn it, did I lose the artist name? No, it's just behind. Oops. Wondering where the name was. Oh my god, this looks like it's gonna take a while. How do I do this? It looks really wonky too. Let's find a few more references here. Y-E-J. Copy image. Oh my god, huge. Hello? What? Like half my canvas. To crop these. Selection crop. Getting some administrative stuff out of the way here. Definitely looks like they're bringing the hair color into the top of the frame here. Seems to be the formula. Any blue? Okay, I guess this counts. Kind of purple though. Oh, actually the base is pretty simple. There's all the stuff on top in this one. It's a lot of colors. This one, just more shapes. Not too many more colors. This one has like both going on. Wait, is this the... Wait, hang on. Which one is this one? Oh, it's over here. Oh wait, this is... Not the same. Somehow? Okay, anyways. This is Kani Pink. Very cool, very cool. Any more colors? Please, more colors. Hoa. Color is one thing I think in this we'll mostly be learning more about how to add a bunch of interesting stuff to look at. Oh shit, I copied this in without really looking at the rest of the image. Good thing they're not that spicy. Let me flip this. Green, dark green, normal green, light green onto yellow. The frame is drawn. The frame is the same deal actually. But we just need to chill with a little bit more. Actually the brush here looks a lot more like the shapes I usually get. Oh wait, but there's color in the corner here. So we just scratch and then color the rest, I think. Hoa here is kind of different, slightly different perhaps. And this is also entirely painted in. Maybe I hold the top? No, but it's not quite the same. Anything else? Any other color? I really like this character's shirt with the gradient. I forgot what this character is called, because I never played the game. I know it starts with A though, I think. I don't know why, but the word aloha keeps coming to mind. This is not Hawaii. No aloha. Oh, sorry. Hi, Rez. I haven't read the chat for a while. So, it reminds me of the way Mato Kart does eyes. I'm not even sure which one it's related to. I'll take a look. Hello, Mighty. Is this all in one layer? I'm not sure which one you're asking. Shit, I haven't been looking at chat and now I have no idea who's talking about what. Oh my god. I cannot click on this word. There we go. Mato Kart. A tomato. Tomato. This artist is this Yeji. And I think Fever Cell is like the group. It's kind of like the Japanese one that's like called SSS. It sounds like the SS and KKK combined. Shit, I cannot open Instagram, so I'm not logged in, bro. Come on. Stop. No, those tablets fell like quite a while ago, like last week, I think. Those tablets. Like the act of falling was a while ago. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh my god, thank god for the streams, man. It's really starting to figure out my own direction. At least I know what to work towards. Let me see. So this is Y. Oh my god, so many underscores, bro. Yeah, like Viver Cell is like huge or something, right? They have like courses on some Korean website too, if I remember correctly. They're very active. So we have red, blue, yellow, green. We don't have yellow. We don't have orange. We don't have, what else is on the color? We have some kind of light blue. No, we do have light blue. We don't have deep purple. That's kind of deep purple. So we just need kind of yellow and green, but we kind of have that too. Since I opened this, I might as well grab it. It's not spicy, right? Okay. Control Shift Alt C. Grab this. Oh, wait. Why didn't I... Wait, hang on. How do I undo the crop? Oh, there we go. Literally, we have like some kind of gray going on here. Let me grab that too. Any other funny colors? Gray is very rare. What character has gray eyes, actually? Okay, let's go. How do though? What process here? So eyelashes look like separate layer again. The main frame is kind of hard to decipher. It's just a lot of things happening. Some hair color, some reds. And then brown seems to be the main line art color. So brown and then some darker version of it. And then some of the hair color near the top here. Color pool and then thing. Everything is just very chill, I guess. Oh, maybe this is more of a sketch. I guess it's more of a sketch. I'm stuck trying to figure out how to get started even. What is the plan? This will be easy, this one here. This one is the easiest ones to, well, these are easier, but this one is like decently easy to see. This one too, but I want to do this one. What makes sense here though? Might be kind of interesting, but I think I'll try something different. Check. Down. I'll keep it small just to set the thing again. Did I save my file? Actually, it's been a while. Because considering how loose the line is, how free the line is rather. So the line art on the eyes I think is pretty free, and then a lot of it might just be rendered. So I would try to box it in, but I wouldn't box it in as cleanly as I usually would try to. We might even leave some parts entirely like without lines, and then just rely on the coloring to put it in. Keep this straight-ish. Cool, and then keep straight. This is decently round. Need a smaller brush. Tracking. Pull up. Center. Is this line? There is probably some amount of lines in there. This doesn't have lines. This doesn't have lines. This does? Or maybe it's just darker stuff. These do, I think. Okay. So we got a little bit of freedom, I suppose. Those later, standby is okay. Bring down, push up, angle. First layer. Second. Eyebrow. Eyebrow is what? It dips in the middle. What? What is this scratching effect? Is this all over the image? Oh. Oh, it's here too. So I guess they scratched a little bit of the eyebrow in the front. Eyebrow textures. Hello. Oh wait, actually I forgot. Okay, I'm already recording my brush stroke, so I wanted to write some stuff for the previous one. I kind of forgot to write the stuff. Gotta remember to write it, but I'll definitely remember to write it before I put it in Discord anyways. So. Getting the overall shape here? Not quite. I'm gonna push the tip over here. The highest point here. Keeping it small, keeping it tight. This is check. This part here, put down. below 50%. Okay. Now we bump. L, safe. Right. I need to calibrate the brush texture, the brush weight. Much tapering, I think. Oh, but it's already off. Oh. Yeah, I really need those notes so that I force myself to come up with something that I've learned, perhaps, or at least something that I've noticed. Otherwise, the time is just gonna be wasted again. Even though I am, strictly speaking, moving my hands and practicing, but I don't really fully understand what's going on with a lot of this. But given how rough the lines seem to be, well, seem like they can be, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to leave most of the blocking of the frame to the color blocking. Just strictly use colors directly. And then everything else, just the really dark ones, I'll draw the lines for. I have a lot of space here, I just realized. Spacing is kind of off. Check. Damn, look at all these shapes that I'll never use if I never did this study. But I probably still won't use them. Oh, hello. Welcome, welcome. What's up, what's up? Ah, got it? Yeah. ちょい高いか。っていうか、こっち足りなくない？いいけど。Okay, being more free with the lines. Not kind of resist the urge to do everything again because it's not perfect. Oh yeah, I see that a lot of people like Kayoko. I never played the game, so I don't really know what they're like. But my interest has been peaked. How do you spell peak again? P-I-C-Q-E? Is that a C in there? Shit. There are like quite a few, like absolutely just dedicated accounts just to Kayoko fan art. And though they have like 90,000 followers or something, like tens of thousands of followers. I'm like, oh, cool. I should check them out. I mean, the character. I wonder why. Very curious now. Did I put this line here? I feel like there is one. I think I'm seeing one. And then what's going on here? I think logically I would have to draw this line. And let's put in a little bit here. Because we see it in some of the other illustrations that there is sometimes a line here. And I'm gonna pull the bottom here. Wait, actually, honestly, no. Do they have a work in progress? Plus, the way that the lines are placed in, isn't this kind of like you paint first and then you do lines afterwards to just emphasize where you want to emphasize? Their old art. Their old art, they block it in the whole thing. It's just the more recent ones, it gets a little bit more. Actually, it's not just the recent ones, I guess. It's like 2 years ago now. Oh, wait, it is the more recent one. Wait, no, actually, this was 2 years ago. But it's cool though. Wait, what? Someone got driven off of Twitter for what? Is it gonna be AI accusations? Number one, AI accusations. Number two, I don't know. Oh, is it like this individual, Mary S2, who used to have 1 million followers? What? Why did they leave? Just because they shipped like 2 characters together or something? Lamau? Am I ready for the Twitter drama? When I start posting more art? At least have to add in the frame, I guess. Stretched still. Okay. Okay. Come on. I see, I see. Damn. So are you really gotta draw like the stuff that you really like? But I guess even in this case, yeah, you need that conviction to just yeah, everyone else to fuck off. Damn. That's why all the more respect, right? Like that I have for all the beginner artists that just put out their stuff without caring about what other people think. Them too. Big pug. What is nani? Ah, white. Because art, you have to put it out there. Unless you're really that self... what's the word? Sufficient. So you probably... I mean, like, anyone would want to find people who like it, so they'll post it. But there's a piece of yourself out there. And then there's gonna be haters, for sure. You gotta do what you like to do, so you can stand behind it, I guess. Wait, I just realized there's a bunch of textures. Is this noise at the end, or is this brush? I think it's noise at the end. Yeah, I'm gonna pretend that it's noise and ignore it. It does look pretty even everywhere. Wait, what was I doing? Slowly zoning out as it gets late. Very ever so slightly just... If I don't try to stay focused, I'll just get distracted by my own tiredness. And then all of a sudden, I just don't know what I'm doing. Yaha. Woo. Gradation. Graste. Alright, graste it is. Oh. Yeah, what the Japanese call shinya tension. The vibes of late night, I guess. People get a bit loony. Isn't loony like a British word or something? Wait, I almost typed British over here. God damn it, dude. So I was gonna type blush, and then I said British, and then I was gonna type British. British? You what? Frame check. Oh yeah, actually, speaking of accents, it reminded me of like was it last week? I think I was speaking to a Japanese lady in VR chat, and she was telling me that there's this AI application that is like a accent teacher. It's there to teach you how to correct your accent towards a specific accent, like American accent, that kind of stuff like that. And that AI is pretty impressive because you can speak to it, and it will record it, and it will tell you exactly which part of each sentence at like this word. It's gonna tell you like this word, you're saying it wrong, and then we'll highlight it in red, and then it will play it back for you, and then you would keep trying back and forth, and then if you get it, it's like great, you got it. If you don't get it, then it's just gonna tell you to try harder, and then come back again or something like that. I can't remember, but yeah, it is this useful AI, not flooding Google images with just junk. And then the thing that got me was that like she was really impressed by it, to the point like she's like, her goal for this year is to increase the number of AI partners. In her own words, she wants to increase the number of AI partners in her life. And I'm like, good for you. Humanity is GG. Oops. I'm gonna bump it out. No, I think she just meant like training partners, conversation partners, or just like in all the other aspects of her life. And but the way she said it was really funny. What? Why didn't it type? And then there's the opposite side of the story, which there's a friend of a friend who recently discovered that you can make music videos with AI, but like that's already been around for a while, right? You can make videos and then you can make music, both of which also have their own sort of copyright and morality issues and stuff like that. But at the very least, I thought it was cool that, you know, if you have a vision and you don't have the time, or you don't have the dedication to learn drawing, or like to learn animation and stuff like that, you still have a way to bring your ideas to life. So in that regard, I think it's kind of cool, if we ignore all the copyright stuff for a while. But then they said that I can't wait to master all the different art styles, and that got me really heated up. I didn't talk to them about it because they weren't really talking to me exactly. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? You're doing jack shit. Like, you are creative in the sense that you are coming up with ideas and stuff, but you're doing jack shit, bro. What the fuck do you mean by mastering all the art styles? And then I'm like, fuck, man, I gotta get away from here before I hear any more of this shit. I'm happy that they have a way to express their ideas, but like, man, what are you talking about, bro? I'm still getting really heated up thinking about it. Eyebrow, brow, beak. And I'm sure, like, yeah, it's just, I don't know how to feel about it. I am truly glad that they have a way to do stuff that's creative when they previously couldn't. And they're really excited about it. Like, I don't know them that well, but the way they're speaking is like, they're so excited. But at the same time, they're saying shit like this, and like kind of just like, bruh. And I was trying to tell them that it doesn't make any sense. it's not getting through, so I just kind of give up. Alright, I need to tackle this nonsense. What is happening here? Actually, wait, the black part is not, it's not fine iron, it's not. It is pretty dark though. Almost the same level. At this point, I'm really just trying to break everything down into layers, and not so much thinking about what they're doing so much. Autopilot. Yeah. It's definitely messing up a lot of stuff right now. Need to drop this immediately. Colors, I cannot have black on my canvas anymore with how things are going. Oh yeah, like Twitter has some of those like just randomly as like ads, or people make it. Wait, no, it's just ads. It was a single page. I was reading it, and it's always some explicit content, some sexual content, and it just doesn't make any sense. That's like what's happening? Like, and then all of a sudden explicit content. Like what? Also, what is happening in this background too? How do I handle all this? I need multiple layers for the I have no idea like how this layering will work. Oh yeah, like I browsed most of my X on my phone, so I don't know if there's an ad blocker on my phone for phones. But wait, hang on a second. Can I? Okay, I think. Maybe I should approach it that way. It's at the end of the day, it's the same thing. Oh la 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 la. 間違えましたね、多分。It's probably not great. Okay, I think what should have happened is once again the frame without the lashes, and then the frame would just be drawing the outline, the border, in a very simple way, and then we would put in the colors like this. Then the lashes would be a separate layer on top, and then in the back we get to put in some colors there, and then we just paint and have fun. Right now it's kind of messed up already. So we will have this. We will have this. Get the fully bright one. Yeah. I don't exactly mind like seeing the AI stuff. I kind of want to keep track of what's happening, just to know like at what stage they've evolved to. I think as annoying as it is, I don't want to turn my eyes away from it, because I feel like it's more important to stay in the loop. I don't want to wake up one day and then realize like, oh shit, it's a different world now. I wanna see it happen. Goddamn. I wanna just be more aware, at least. Oh yeah, interesting you mentioned that, Warnut. I was just thinking about that. When you first chatted in chat, I was also thinking about, you know, your profile picture doesn't quite match my image of the name. Funny you should mention it now. What is a mon? Is that like... Oh. What the... What is a mon? My brain, dude. I forgot to try to autocorrect the... Actually, the way they do blushes is interesting, this artist. It's a lot more bold because they leave the brushstrokes on it. Pencil. And I'm gonna pull with this. Kinda strong. Slightly darker. I don't know what's happening. Okay, anyways. So I'll just break it into the three portions first. The darker and the brighter part off of the base. A lot of stuff in play here, so guess we'll start here. Wait, why am I using lasso? I'm gonna try and use more brush. Begin to think about how to begin to imagine what they were thinking when they painted this. All the colors are just smacked in, so I guess it's just the sense of aesthetics that I cannot replicate, not in just one study. You're gonna need a lot. But to this level, I think not even, like, most of these don't even go to that extent either. Yeah, I think that's the problem with these studies as well. If I cannot if I cannot grasp what they're trying to do, I don't think I'm learning anything from it. Other than literally just how they might have broken down, how I could break down a set of layers to do the same thing. But good thing I'm not really trying to be them exactly. Got that going for me. Why is this yellow? Is that because there's more adjustments on top? I'm expecting this to be light pink. I'm gonna do it my way first. Yeah, I think even with a lot of the other references as well, every time I do something, there's a very big strong tendency to just find an exact reference of what I want to have drawn, and then I would just literally copy off of it without really thinking. I think that's a problem because then afterwards I cannot replicate it. So now I'm gonna try and at least fit it into my own sort of workflow here. So going off of the base color, we got the darker side and the brighter side. So far it makes sense. The fact that the brush strokes are a little bit rough, that part also makes sense. So that's reflected light, that part makes sense. Hello, Silver Comet, welcome. The progress is dubious. We are getting closer to the goal, but I'm no closer to understanding what's happening. Beyond that, it's just details. So if that's the case, it will be the shape of the details, in which case, I guess in this case, it's kind of just really free. And then the color. What's the original image like, actually? Did I crop this? I did. So, how do you reset crop? Open source? What is this? Software? Where is my original? I'm gonna go grab it again. Put it up. Oh, okay. So with the original, it makes a little bit more sense because we have a yellow shirt. So that would be all the yellow stuff. And then the blue stuff would just be the background. Yeah, I think understanding in this case really just I'll have to look past the brushstrokes and just try to understand like why these colors are used, as well as where it's being placed. Like, why is it placed, like, say in the areas that it is, and then why not somewhere else? And then I guess the amount might be also another factor. Actually, yeah, okay, yeah, makes sense. Actually, what was Silver Comment? What am I talking about? Because like if I zoom in too close, it does kind of look like it's messy. I mean, it looks like it doesn't make sense. If I zoom out, it makes perfect sense. Yellow near the bottom, blue near the top. So far in terms of adding extra colors, it's either hair color or surrounding color, which makes sense. So it's just the eye reflecting everything. Yeah, exactly, Raz. Yeah. So we have the colors down. Then what about the shape? Does it matter? In this case, it doesn't. The shape probably doesn't matter too much. They just kind of went a little bit more ham with the. We get like other shapes like this. Like, why is the? Oh, it's like a heart shape actually. Is the white part kind of like a heart shape with like a bit of it missing? Seems to be like two heart shapes maybe. And then the other stuff are just scratching in the iris. Everything else, yeah, okay. It's a lot less mysterious now, I guess. Actually, I also never really understood why is it that people always put the dark shadows on top like that, and then the bright spot always like a little circle at the bottom. Is this bright spot like a reflection of the light source? But anyways, so now that we know that, then this is technically the reflected light layer that goes above everything. What? Wait, what? My story just updated. You have progress on your story. Comment. So what is painted over a walnut? What does that mean? Ah, crap. This cannot get locked. What does painted over a walnut mean? This has to go on top actually. Shit. Does that mean that kind of off about the layering structure then? Oh wait, you update. Ah, okay, that's what you're talking about. That looks good. Does the pupil go on top of the rest of the eye coloring on the bottom? Oh yeah, I kind of forgot to draw the pupil. Yes, I would usually put the pupil. So what I do is the way I always do is base color. Just ignore the scratchy blue stuff. Base color, and then we have some lighter part and then the darker part. In this case, it's very saturated and not that dark. And then in this case, we also have some extra bright stuff, extra dark stuff. And then on top of this, I will put the pupil. And then sometimes on top of this, I would do like a multiply layer with gradient on this, so that we get some overall darkening near the top. So it will be something on top, but it will be a little bit more blurred out. Just so there's like a little bit more variation here. But in this case, we don't have it. Then on top of it, usually is the reflected light here. But I see that it's going over the lines, so I'm just going to put it on top. And then on top of that would be some glow dodge effects, maybe. Or and as well as the highlight, the main highlight. Yeah, that's just how I always work. It is kind of jank, to be honest, and I don't think, like, for a lot of these more painterly styles, I don't think it's working that well. Actually, in this case, it's probably okay. Because they'll be painting it in that way anyways, I think. I need a square brush tip on this. Wait, why am I locking? Bluvium. Let me take a look. Oh my god. Okay, I see the style. They're they're the painterly kind, right? Like they just keep putting more and more and more and more layers every time they paint something new. Oh, let me send the link in the chat then. What are the... What is up with the brush strokes here? Actually, it's probably done the other way. Probably done this way. With a little bit of blurring, maybe? Run tell whatever they don't like, yeah. Strong mental. I think these colors are a little bit too yellow, maybe. Show the colors a little bit. I wonder if they transit into green here just because they want to walk from blue to yellow. Still forgetting the pupil here. I missed the placement of my lines. I'm just gonna erase it. Dang, that sounds like a video I would enjoy. Yes, bring more math and science into my art. Nothing better than to be technically correct. But I think it might be difficult to find. I don't think you have it on hand. That's fine. Don't have to go look for it. Ah, okay. Then I think I know what you're talking about. I feel like I always want to be technically correct in all my lighting and all the color usage and whatnot. But then I always feel like, you know, if I want to be so technically correct, like why don't I just use Blender? Yeah, but yeah. D2, R2D2. Stupid layering structures suck. I should just have one for the bright and the dark and then call it a day. And then just color inside, given the style here. Actually, what's left here? Reflected, a little bit more reflected light and just a highlight. And some weird red streaks of detailing goodness. Oh yeah, but okay, interesting. Clothing foes is the one thing that I refuse to refuse to do like random look-alike shapes and call it a day. That's all I can do right now, but I want to go to the point where I can render it like Blender. Just for clothing foes, the forms. I want it to be strictly perfect. So I think I'm gonna spend a lot of time just on the clothing stuff when we get to it. I've never been more impressed when than seeing like an artist who can render the shapes. It's like, wow, bro, you have this in your head or something? Like, what is this? Ah shit, I pressed the F1 button, the equivalent of a Clip Studio. Spawning a bunch of random shit. Oh, that looks like screen actually. This is probably something else. Not so blue as beige. Not so saturated as beige. A little bit more blue. Is it more blue or more gray? Yeah, okay, it's okay. Drop opacity later. I should have not used something with opacity here. Nice clothing. I feel like quite a few of those RNA clothing rendering is like kind of just jank. It just feels like noise. Clothing noise to have like something that looks like the forms. Oh shit. Lagging. Stop. Wait, this is no screen. That's why it looks different from what I was expecting it to behave. Mess up the layers. Yeah, a lot of random triangles and stuff like that. Alright, what are we lacking? The red lines. I don't know what the red lines would be. I guess it would be detailing. So if I do detailing, it would be below the pupil. If I do layers wise. Looks like we draw the lines in, duplicate it, blur it, and then apply it again as some kind of layer effect. And just for this song, I can hear the Hololive members' voice. Oh, it just ended. Come on. We're almost also gonna end too. Let's go. Oh, is this gonna be loud? Wait, let me turn down the volume. It is louder than the others. Where's my music? Look up. I haven't had time to go look at to see if I can automate this process. Kinda sucks I have to do this every time manually. Of course. Well, you don't have to feel sorry that you have to leave. Alright, good night, Rez. Have a good night. The GG button. Yeah, not yet. Not hostages just yet. Gotta at least bring the life to the model to life first. I really appreciate you, man. Like, always like saying hi and then saying bye. Nah. You're good. Gaussian blur. Gaussian blur. Peace. Thank you. So thank you, you too. Got it. How am I looking at? What is this effect? It's definitely not enough for one layer. I need two. Whoa, look at this. It's a lot fainter. Maybe it's in the back. Oh, yeah, demo. I probably have to change color. Let's assume it's overlay and then I'm gonna pull it purple. Pull it back up. I don't know. What is going on? Oh yeah, that reminds me. I didn't actually pick the color. I don't know what color this is. Same color as the shadow. Oh, you're right. It did go down by a lot. It's just my tablet. It looks like it's the same for me. Now it looks darker than what I'm looking at. So the tablet looks darker than what I'm looking at on my monitor. Come on. How does this look side by side? Yeah, mine is a lot. Wait, what? Oh. There's a Wacom scene. As a I may have flipped the HD in 13 there, but I don't think it's the tablet's fault in the sense of it's the model that's bad. It's just it's too old. I think maybe it is like over 10 years old. Could be that. That's my highlights. I don't think I can capture all the flares that we have. Wait, I could try a little bit harder still though. Just a little bit harder. I'm just gonna put on a noise layer anyways because we seem to have one. But I think my noise will be a little bit sharper than theirs. God damn it, I need a separate layer just for this. Filter, render, curly noise. Drop the scale down to 1. I like to push the amplitude up, just so I can have the option of turning it down lower later. Should I put like 15%? It's not very noticeable. The only main difference is that this is just a black and white noise. So if you look closely, it only goes up and down in value. I think on theirs, there is... I guess it's not that clear, but on some people's art, it's very clear that the noise is RGB. So the thing about Clip Studio is that I don't have a good way to generate RGB. No, the amplitude just changes the darker is dark and the bright is bright. So because originally it's just like this, right? It's just black and white dots. It's just making the black dots darker and the white dots brighter. So that when you apply the overlay effect, the noise is more apparent. So this gives me the option of like being, you know, I can turn it down if I don't want it, but if I do want it, I have it, you know. Because otherwise I think the effect will be about like this much, the normal noise setting, which is more than enough, to be honest. Yeah, there's a way to do RGB noise for me as well, but it's very manual. So either you go online and you find like a RGB noise. So far, the only ones I've found are paid for, like it's paid wall. And if you just want RGB noise locally, you can manually do chromatic aberration on this layer here. It's kind of stupid. I think there might be a better way to do this, but I do not know of such ways. So these two are on lighten. So we have 3 similar setups here, and then I'm just gonna put in. This doesn't have to be RGB. It just has to be. Oh, I see. Unfortunate. I don't have 3.0, so we're gonna have to make our own RGB noise. And I think I can just shift this a bit, and then you shift the other one a bit, and then now we have RGB noise. Oh wait, you should probably make it bigger so it doesn't have that weird thing in it. The scaling factor needs to be the same though. No, it's gonna look weird. Up by 1%. And shift it until it touches you. I guess it doesn't have to be that precise. Yeah, it's still gonna be overlaid. But the problem with this is that I think it brightens it by a lot. Does it brighten it? Oh, it doesn't, okay. There was one time I did this and it made the overall picture brighter or something, and I had to use another adjustment layer to turn it down. But it might just be because of all the other random stuff I do. Does it change that much? It doesn't really change that much. You can see that it's RGB here now. But I also forgot where I got it from, but like I have this huge stack of like noise and textures. If I have it, it's definitely for free because my Clip Studio account is doesn't have any payment information. So I literally cannot get anything that's paid for, but I do not remember where this is from. I actually think I remember saying this in the video before too. But it has a lot of textures. But these textures are harder to use, I think. Because they tend to darken everything. Now you can see it's a lot more saturated. I don't know what's the difference between this generated noise and those ones, and these ones. But anyways, not very obvious. Let me turn it Alright, I guess I call it a day here. What? Oh, not the right brush. Lower brightness. Yeah. Right? Gonna bring it off screen here to compare with the rep. Mine is still pretty. I don't feel enough freedom in my lines, man. I need more freedom. But oh wait, some minor details. Minor detail. Where is my line? Okay. What is W again? We have like so many W's. Very, very important. Yeah, I think this is it. I might export. For Team Labs. Don't necessarily feel like it's directly teaching me anything, but it does feel like I'm less afraid of all the painterly stuff bit by bit. Because if anything looks really complicated or has a lot of colors or whatever, my immediate reaction is to, oh, I can do that by putting one color, airbrushing in some more colors, and then just using some brush with some texture, and then just push the colors around something. And then it will look the part one way or another. Like just may not be the exact same, but at least I don't have to be like, shit, I can never do that, you know, like something like that. Although I don't really want to do that, I think. Right. Okay, I'm gonna write down some stuff that I learned, I suppose. Let me at least turn this up so we stop lagging. Save? Okay, so over here, what did I learn over here? Oh right, yeah. There's only one thing that I thought was really stands out to me is that it kind of it's not really flipping it either though, right? Because the center is the pupil anyway, so it is darker. So it is the standard thing. not sure. Because the number one most eye-catching or unique thing about the style is how faded out it is, and that's just lower sat, lower value, lower contrast. There's nothing too special about the rendering. I also don't like the blurring and all that stuff, so I guess the blurring of the iris itself is interesting. But if you have line art, it's just gonna get in the way. And I think I always have line art, but I think that's probably the only thing. I don't really like the other stuff. The fact that the eyebrows come into the eyes, or like just how blurry everything is, I think. Hey, wait, speaking of which, I guess I just blurred the lines together with it. Oh, how does that work layer-wise? Maybe it is just up painted in. Okay, anyways. Over here. Over here. Oh yes, all the reflected light is surrounding colors. Number one. Okay, number one is don't be an idiot. Zoom out. Okay, I'll leave that out. Zoom out. Placement, I have no idea. No specific, nothing specific about the placement. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Wait, hang on. It still doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Why the yellows are placed the way they are in the eye. You guys can see this, right? Okay, yeah. Just not very big. Because by all means, there's a lot of yellow stuff just at the bottom. This is half the canvas is yellow, so I don't know why these spots in particular. But I guess they don't want to overwhelm the entire thing. Which also kind of makes sense. Actually, it's kind of insane to me. This is completely white. Like, the lighting here is so strong. But yeah, they don't have like pure white on the hair and stuff like that. I never noticed that, actually. Oh, what else did we do? Put colors, push colors. Okay, maybe just that. It's a lemon reflection. And like, oh, is this like blue? Is this like a blue line for the straw? Is this like a blue line for the straw? Kind of blue. Stronger in the left eye than the right eye. Oh, oh, wait a second. What? You're right. What? Damn, that's good observation. Look at that. Wait, can you guys even see my mouth? Dang, look at that. It's cool. But I guess the lines here are not really necessarily a straw, it's just going up there. But then again, it could just be it might just be that I forgot, but Oh, but it's a good idea to put reflections on the bottom. I've never really thought about putting reflections on the bottom. Always the top, because it is dark enough usually. The bottom is usually just that one bright spot, and then I just kind of forgot about it. Oh, I do. GG. Skipping classes. Yeah, maybe I should take a look. What am I writing? Okay. Okay, yeah. Maybe this is like... Maybe separate layers after all. Oh, bonus video. Cool, cool, cool. Thanks for letting me know. I'd have to go look through all the 27 parts or 24 parts of it. Okay. Yes, the Mogooners. Okay, I think that's kind of it. And this is not really related to art, but I think previously I was saying how like music gives me a lot more inspiration than looking at art does. Just by nature, music is moving, is changing. It tells a story. It's a lot more involved than just a singular piece of image. And then recently I actually got like I encountered a piece of music at like 3 a.m. in the morning when I had work the next day, and it was this piece that I think I'm just gonna play. It's only 3 minutes long. It's not very long. It's from music, one of those Japanese music games where you tap everything like crazy. Gonna have it loaded up. And I guess I'll just play it. Oh my god. Re-upload. It's not Osu, it's Mai. It's the one that looks like a washing machine. Oh, I muted this, my bad. I'm just gonna let it play and shut up for like 3 minutes. Anyways, that's kind of the whole thing. I'll send the link in chat. So I really like. It's always weird, like at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. in the morning, and then you just come across stuff that gives you like insane inspiration. And I kind of already forgot the original feeling that I had, but uh, give me 1 second here. There's also like the piano rendition, and then there's also the washing machine one. And actually, the reason why I found this was because it just so happens that um wait, is that my video? No, that's not. That's Noel's video. I thought I recognized it. Hey, that's us. So, we are right here. What, they recommend the thing to myself? Um, I saw this because of the there is a competition. I think this is the one. So exactly a year ago, and the two finalists, this was their last song, and none of them has seen it before, and they had to play it right on the spot, and both of them almost got perfect, and one guy got slightly better scores and they won. But it's kind of interesting that I like the version with the tapping, which I think is this. Oh my god, ads. The guy's in the toilet. Is this allowed? Actually, with the clicking, it's always kind of interesting. Sometimes the clicking is better. Anyways, it's kind of irrelevant to art, at least for now. I hope that one day I can make use of all the feelings that I feel from all these things to make art that is relevant. But anyway, this is this video. So the first link I sent is the original video. Second one is a piano rendition, which is also very cool. This one is the what do you call it? This one is the one that is the map itself, and then this was the video that I originally saw. I'm not gonna play the whole thing because it's just the same song over and over. But for those who are wondering how it's played, this is what it looks like. We'll just go to the middle here. Like, the spinning stuff is insane. And neither of them has seen this before. As far as I understand. This was the review of the song, I think. Yeah, so this is how you play the song. If you're interested, I'm just gonna send this link in the chat again. And I won't hold you guys for any longer. This is just something that I wanted to share that's not really related. But yeah, I tried the game once in Japan. It does take a lot of muscles. I'm gonna come back to this. And with that unrelated note, I'm just gonna end the stream here today. Yeah, my friends and I call it the washing machine. Actually, my friend calls it the washing machine, and I started calling it the washing machine too. And tomorrow we'll pick up where we left off today. And we'll try to do more renderings for the eye. We'll do it all the way till Friday. And then over the weekend, I'll see what's next. Actually, what is next? Oh, it's anatomy. Okay. God damn it, it's anatomy. Alright, this part is gonna take a while. And then clothing is gonna take a while. So, yeah, anyways. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Thanks for coming. Thanks for chatting. And yeah, good night.